Now Burnett trying to set up Sims and does. Trying to back his way in, back outside, 3-ball on the way, scored for Josh Mack. Boy, he's been tremendous outside the arc, shooting 50% of the arc, challenged by Fleming. Here's Sims on the go, trying to muscle his way in, does, and scores, and score the basket and the foul. Miles had it knocked out of his hands, but somehow landed into the hands of Chris Mellis, and he scores. Now inside, Hanson, one-on-one with Bowman. Hanson driving through, got his pocket picked by Odell. Outside, long three, Anderson got it.
Where they don't change up defenses this early in the game. They might at halftime.
Steal by Alexander. And inside, an easy 2 for Eric Fleming. Inside, 10 to shoot. Is the bounce pass for Odell, knocked out of his hand, stolen away Burnett. Up the floor for Sims, and leading Mosaku. Now inside, Bonsu can't finish, try to get his own rebound. Back come the Knights. Anderson to Bowman for 2 more. Chris Kraus wants another timeout. Amaloa again pushing through and scores. Again. Move the ball well. Outside the arc, 3-ball. Chose, pulls up, got it. Owen Chose heating up. He only had 2 in the first half, 7 here in the second half of the first 7 minutes. Anderson driving all the way through, scooped it up high, no good. Rebound follow-up and good for Cartier Bowman. Sims thought about it. Here he comes through. Oh, he stepped right through and scored. Out of the timeout. Burnett spins, almost lost it. Chose a long 3-ball. Alexander pulls up from 15 and rattles out. Offensive rebound, though. Odell, and a shot blocked from behind by Sims. You don't give, oh my goodness, almost. Wow, on the line, drive to the basket, score the bucket, Isaiah Burnett, and he's got a free throw coming. Up the floor, Sims launches, won't get it, and that'll do it. Great comeback, but Skyhawks come up short. Final score, St. Rose 75, Stonehill 71 with the win. St. Rose improves to 9-7 overall, 6-5 in the NE10 with the setback. Stonehill falls to 11-8, overall 7-6 in league play. I don't know how many times I've seen this, Coach, where a team is down big numbers, they come all the way back, and then there's just something there at the end that doesn't work.
Yeah, you know, you get a little complacent, you get a little comfortable, obviously, when you're up big. And when your backs are against the wall, you got nothing else to do but just try to fight and, you know, claw your way back. And we did that, which was great, you know. I think it's part them relaxing a little bit, and part us finally getting our energy and our effort levels up, which we didn't show up with. And it's and then obviously, you know, you're playing that big of a hole, you're that far behind. It's really hard to find your way all the way back in, and with the effort it takes. And then obviously, you know, Josh goes down, you know, which is scary, and not having him, you know, which hurts us with just the depth of some of the injuries. D. Masaku got hurt, you know, when he landed in the first half. So just not having even the bodies that were playing well to keep and try to sustain that. So.
And Chris Mellis started?
Yeah, Chris was dealing with a back injury, and that was, you know, talking to you before the game. Hey, bud, come here. You want to come say hi?
Oh, he's got his own broadcast headphones. I like that. That's excellent.
So, yeah, Chris was, you know, some back spasms that we literally, right before the game, it was, hey, Chris is really struggling. So he tried to fight through. His back just wouldn't, you know, allow him to do it.
So that's what, we lost track of what happened about 3 minutes into the second half. We saw people in the hallway. We didn't know.
Yeah.
So tell us just go back to that. I mean, we saw an injury, but then
with Josh, this is the one you're talking about?
Yes, apparently, yeah.
Yeah, so I you know, and I didn't see exactly what happened with the hit or the situation, but I just saw Josh stumbling. And the play was going, I think there might have been a 3 in the corner. Hold on one second, Tanner, man. And Josh was just staggering and stumbling out, and I knew the play was going. My worry was Josh, and right. I started coming on the floor early just because I saw him, and then I saw him fall, and it was just scary. You didn't know, what was going on. He said he just got a kid, I think, cut back door, and he didn't see the cut, and next thing you know, he got him in the side of the face or whatnot. And he just kind of got staggered.
Okay.
So it was scary because he was laying down there for, just for a little bit. That you're obviously, the game doesn't matter at that point. It's making sure that your kids are okay and that he's okay. And thankfully he was. It was good to see him. He went right to the training room, and then he came back on the bench, said he was feeling better, which was really good to see. So.
What do you take away from this game when you're so deep out of it and then get all the way back? What do you tell your team after a game like this? I mean, the effort was there, and
I think
just
you got to play for
throws.
40 minutes. I don't know. I haven't seen the stats. I'm curious. The free throw numbers. What?
Yeah, they weren't. I think.
What do we? We missed 10. Missed 10 of the line. So.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, you at that point when you're down, every little element counts, and it matters that even it's magnified. It counts that much more. But you got to play for 40 minutes. We didn't come out with the right type of intensity and the effort levels, and they did. And they got up big early, and you're playing from that far behind. And I think we've got obviously Owen Chose, our most experienced guy. Andrew Sims has played the next amount of minutes in terms of career, and Josh being another guy here, and we've got a lot of guys who. We're trying to teach and understand that this time of the year, January and now into February, people are fighting for their lives. And effort and intensity goes up even a little bit more, and especially when you're playing old teams. You've got to be ready to go, and you've got to be showing up right out of the gates. So
you got a busy week ahead, and I'm going to let you go. And you got Tanner hanging with you, so
busy time. Here I go.
Guy,
yep. We go home and with the kiddos. Bentley and St. A's this week. But I think we're trying to get healthy, and I think it's just still continue to try to learn and find that consistency of a 40-minute game for us. I think if we've got our full squad, even Jackson Benigni's out right now, but we've got a full group of Chris Mellis who's able to play. I think a 40-minute game, if we show up, we're right there. We're good enough to win games.
For sure.
It's just a matter we got to do it and be there for 40 and have the guys' bodies ready to go for 40 minutes.
All right. Speaking of priorities, go take care of Tanner.
All right. Good to see you.
Thank you, Coach.